So I think this is the first video I've ever made about music, alright? Because, I don't know, I feel like, well, at least from my memory, I mean, I do make a lot of videos. I can't remember a single video I've made where it kind of revolves around music and that whole universe, you know what I'm saying? And so I guess this is kind of a new thing here. I want to start this video off by comparing two albums, okay? And this isn't like a music review or anything, but I think this is going to be something to supplement the rest of this video, okay? The two albums in question are Igor by Tyler, the Creator, and Father of Assad by DJ Khaled. Now, to compare these two albums, the first one, Igor by Tyler, the Creator, is an album that is produced entirely by Tyler, the Creator, features guest appearances from rappers like Playboi Carti, Lil Uzi Vert, there's Solange, Kanye West is on it, there's background vocals from respected artists like Jesse Wilson, CeeLo Green, Pharrell, many others. The album incorporates elements of several different genres. The samples are cut from some very beautiful music. The album itself covers some very introspective topics and you know, is a very personal look into Tyler's mind and life. It has themes and it has a narrative of like this whole love scene going on where Tyler is seeing somebody and he's struggling with all these problems with it. You know, it's a great album. It was critically acclaimed. It charted #1 when it came out on Billboard. Easily Tyler, the Creator's best album in my opinion already. And then you have DJ Khaled's album, Father of Assad, which of course was, I don't even want to say mediocre. I think mediocre is further than what this is. This album is just, I don't think I heard a single song on it that I would say is even good. It's the classic DJ Khaled move. You know, he's one of the biggest names in hip-hop somehow, and the only reason that he really is because he combines all these extremely popular names onto these songs. He lets their talent speak for themselves, most of the time over a somewhat generic beat, and then at the beginning just yells his name, right? And that's basically how he's made his career. I wouldn't even necessarily call DJ Khaled a musician, as much as I would call him a marketer, because I haven't ever seen any real good DJ Khaled music. The only reason his music is popular in the first place is because he has a major record label behind him that throws a stupid amount of money at marketing his album. He had a collaboration with Pepsi, billboards, commercials, all kinds of shit. This dude threw his album everywhere. Father of Assad was thrown all over marketing, all around the world. Tyler, the Creator's marketing went as far as him announcing it on Twitter and then basically just releasing some snippets once in a while until the album released. And this whole thing is because, well, the whole reason the problem is because obviously Tyler, the Creator charted at #1 when his album came out, and Father of Assad landed at #2. Despite DJ Khaled and his record putting millions upon millions of dollars into marketing, and of course Tyler, who made the better album overall, not doing so. I would definitely recommend anybody who hasn't heard Igor to listen to it, and if you haven't heard Assad, you're probably better off not hearing it. Well, a bunch of shit has gone down, especially on DJ Khaled's side of this because of this, and the dude has shown to be a total egomaniac clown because of this. And I wouldn't call him a clown if, like, he wasn't doing what he's doing. It's not even the fact that he is, you know, upset that his album didn't chart #1. It's the fact that how he's acted based on being so mad. So Father of Assad received a 2.4 out of 5 rating from Hip Hop DX, which is an outlet that reviews rap and hip-hop albums and stuff like that. So the first thing that DJ Khaled did when he found out his album didn't chart #1 because, well, people realized that Tyler, the Creator's album was actually good, and it wasn't DJ Khaled who had the good album here. He storms into his record label, right, and throws a temper tantrum because his album did not chart #1. So DJ Khaled's reaction was to throw a temper tantrum. As a grown man, he had this company and this record label throw so much money behind marketing, couldn't land #1 because at the end of the day, people cared about Tyler's album much more. So instead of blaming himself for just making a terrible album, instead of blaming himself for just not making a good album that could outdo other albums in the scene, he went into his record label and threw a temper tantrum and blamed them, okay? Then he puts out a video, okay? And he very quickly deletes it. However, it didn't matter, man. The internet had a hold of it before he could even get it down. That's what happens when you post this type of shit to the internet, man. People are going to get a hold of it. People are going to see what you do. It's very clear in this video that he's salty about not going #1. And it's very clear that he references Tyler, the Creator, and Igor in this as why he's really mad in the first place. So I'm gonna show you the video. Go ahead and take a look.
I gotta say this too. I make albums so people can play it and you actually hear it. You know, driving your car, you hear another car playing it. You know, go to the barbershop, you hear them playing it. You know, turn the radio on and you hear them playing it. You know, it's playing everywhere. It's called great music. It's called albums that you actually hear the songs. Not no mysterious shit and you never hear it. On your dome.
So, apparently he makes albums to where if you hear the car next to you playing it, or the barber shop playing it, or you hear someone else listening to it, that's great music. DJ Khaled, I would say, is the #1 prime example of how music that is popular and successful on the charts is not good music sometimes. Apparently he calls that great music simply because everyone's playing it, which I think anyone who understands music at all can say that's not the case whatsoever, but I make music so you can hear the songs. As if that's, you know, not what literally every other artist on planet Earth does. Not no mysterious shit. I make songs that you can hear, and it's so dumbed down, and there's no lyrics with meaning in it, and the beats are so generic that you can hear the song. And when everyone else is playing it, you know that that's great music. I don't make no music with actual meaning behind it, where the lyrics actually can connect with the listener and can convey a message or actually tell a story, or where the samples selected in the song actually have cultural relevance and actually mean something to the greater music world. That's DJ Khaled, not no Tyler, the Creator shit. I mean, does it have to be any more obvious? Like, I've never heard any more salt poured over a 28-second video in human history. I mean, it's you could literally take a 28-second video of you taking a bag of salt and dumping it on a table, and it wouldn't be saltier than this video. And at this point, I'm just salty this whole thing happened, because DJ Khaled is, unfortunately, a very prominent figure in rap and hip-hop. I don't understand it. Okay, I don't know any rap fan who actually listens to DJ Khaled and thinks that his music is, quote, great. And I've heard pretty much everyone I've ever seen or heard listening to Tyler, the Creator's new album say that it's a very great album and is definitely going to be a candidate for Album of the Year. I mean, at the end of the day, it's very clear what this whole video is referring to, and anyone with a brain should be able to see that DJ Khaled has no idea what he's saying. Now, I want to go ahead and throw in a little bit of tidbit of information here that shows why DJ Khaled's mad, and it shows what the point of music has gotten to, unfortunately. DJ Khaled did something that Tyler, the Creator, didn't. So basically, Tyler, the Creator, with his album sales being counted, right? It was from people buying the album, whether that was on CD, whether it was the vinyl, whether it was the digital version of the album. So people actually, you know, natural purchases of the album. Streaming numbers, of course, were included. So every time you listen to the song on Spotify or Apple Music, or if you listen to the full album or whatever, that counts as technically an album sale. You have to rack up a shit ton of these streams to actually get album sales. And of course, Khaled did this too. Okay, DJ Khaled had his streaming numbers, he had his album sales and whatnot, but he did something else to try and inflate the numbers of the albums being purchased, okay? Before the album was released, he offered a bundle which included a digital version of this album. If you bought these like nutritional supplements and energy drinks and stuff like that. Now, apparently these merch bundles, they're still working on the rules for these to be sold, but it's just a really cheap way of selling albums. It's like, hey, if you don't want the album itself, you might as well just buy this product and then you get this album for free. Something that I've seen pretty much no really respected artists do except for like Travis Scott. Even then, Travis Scott's Astroworld project, where this basically the same thing happened with Nicki Minaj when she dropped her album Queen last year. Travis Scott was gonna outsell that album pretty much anyway, I'd say. It's definitely the better album altogether as well. But apparently, like, all these merch bundles have to be submitted in advance and be approved and whatnot. And I don't know, whatever it was, apparently it wasn't approved and the counts didn't count, okay? So when he sold these nutritional supplements in this album, it didn't count towards his overall sales for the album. And apparently it was over 100,000 album downloads, which basically he cheated his way to getting. And here's the thing between him and Travis Scott that I find the difference in here. Travis Scott, when he did this, he sold shirts promoting the album, he sold designs and art and stuff like that, and tour passes, things like that, right? He sold something of actual, like, value to the album. DJ Khaled just went out and pissed away nutritional supplements and tried to sell them with that, and with energy drinks or something. Something completely unrelated to the album, something that he's basically just using as a prop to sell more of these albums, while Travis Scott's at least, like, were related to the album in some way. Well, anyways, you saw the video. He threw this big tantrum in his record label. He puts this video out, and it goes all over the place because people think he's a tard for doing this. And this is just what I'm trying to say here, okay? Don't be like DJ Khaled, okay? Because this dude is so used to, like, being on top of everything and getting all these radio hits that fade out after 3 weeks. That's DJ Khaled's whole shtick. He makes dumbed down music with these stars who show up basically because they're getting paid to do it. Makes a mediocre pop song or rap song that's meant to be played in clubs for about 5 weeks, and then he puts out another one that's supposed to overtake that one. It's a very, very easy way, really, of him getting onto the charts. Dude does not make music that is intended to, you know, show a message or, like, convey anything. He doesn't make concept albums. He doesn't make albums with any meaning. He doesn't make songs with any meaning. Tyler, the Creator, made an album that you can listen to and feel something. DJ Khaled made an album that you can listen to in a club and get drunk to. However, one of them, who made the better album, got to be number one, while the other one didn't, okay? And it goes to show that you can make the shittiest project of all time. You can make the shitty project that doesn't matter after 3 weeks, and you're still not going to go number one, hopefully, because there is still music going in front of you that has some sort of, you know, good message or music behind it, really. Not always the case, especially in rap anymore, but thankfully we saw it happen this time. Basically, that's who it is. DJ Cloutlet here is upset and is acting a clown. This is what happens when your ego gets in the way of you, you know? Don't pull a DJ Khaled. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this video, you guys. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here on my channel. Follow me over on Twitter at @SubToOptimus. I post memes, thoughts, and updates over there. It's a surefire way to get notifications of all my newest content. Join the Discord down below. Lots of great things going on down there. I don't know if I'm gonna make more music-related content in the future. It just depends, I guess, on what I'm listening to and what I want to talk about, I guess. Thank you to my channel members for your $5 a month. Your support helps my channel tremendously. If you'd like to become one, you can do so by hitting the join button down below. And until my next video, guys, this is Optimus. Mad that Lil Optimus generic rap song got taken down. That's one thing I am pissed about. They took down generic rap song off YouTube because, you know, it used that kid, not that Kid Cudi. It used the Kid Cudi beat from Playboi Carti, okay? The diss track is coming soon. Lil Optimus is in the studio. He's in the other room right now. He's writing, and it's happening. So with that being said, signing out.